So hello and welcome from right outside the iconic Chidambaram Stadium, where the first El Clásico of this season gonna take place. It's Chennai versus Mumbai Indians. You can see the colors right behind me, and you can easily guess that where I am at this point of time. But in this video, we'll definitely talk about the El Clásico. But why it's El Clásico? Why this Mumbai Indians and Chennai Super Kings termed as El Clásico, the famous football term, especially in La Liga, where you say that Real Madrid versus Barcelona, every time both of them play, it's known as El Clásico. That's not only because of the titles they both had, but the kind of quality, within the squad and the kind of players, there were a lot of swaps also. If you see Harbhajan Singh, Ambati Rayudu, Dwayne Bravo, they played. And yes, it was also about the kind of strength both the teams had, as far as Mumbai and Chennai are concerned. They both at this point of time having 5 titles each, but it's a lot more than titles. It's more than, about the runs scored, about the wickets taken. It's more than, about individual records. It's more about the kind of fan support these two teams get. But mainly, it's about who gonna win the 6th title as of now. So between Mumbai and Chennai Super Kings, 5 titles each, but you can easily see that everything, as far as this particular game is concerned, everyone want to know each and everything about this particular game. And that's why always a blockbuster. That's why always called as one of the the game to watch out for as far as Mumbai Indians and Chennai Super Kings whenever these two teams play. So, as you see right behind me, the crowd is full. It's going to be a pack house here in Chidambaram Stadium. It's the 3rd game of this year's IPL, and, both the teams, if you talk about both the teams as per rivalries, in the recent past, yes, Chennai had the upper hand on Mumbai Indians as far as, the venues are concerned, be it in the 1K day, be it in the Chepauk. But overall, if you see head-to-head record, overall, Mumbai is the only team reached this fortress, this Chidambaram Stadium multiple times, and the top, at the top when it comes to winning in Chidambaram Stadium. Mumbai having that number, of CSK as far as winning at this particular ground is concerned. Today, again, there are a lot of chat about that, Mahendra Singh Dhoni will definitely use his old tactics, and that's about using the spin game versus Mumbai Indians. In past 2 seasons, we've been what we are observing is it's somewhere around assisting pacers most, and that's why if you see the past season, all of the Chennai spinners can't able to took 10 wickets in this particular ground, and the pacers from all other teams were very, very, very good, damn good at this particular venue. And the one major factor is the kind of change in soil. Earlier it used to be predominantly a red soil wicket. Now it's completely changed. So, and last season also, if you see the comments from the, coaches, Eric Semen, Stephen Fleming, you talk about multiple people in Chennai Super Kings, in the management, in the coaching staff, they all were saying that, the kind of, cricket we are seeing at this particular wicket, it's taking away the home advantage from our side. And that's why what Chennai did in this particular auction, they sent off Mitch Santner, they sent off Tikshana, and they bought Ashwin back. So now what they can do is they don't have to compromise on their balance, because if you have to play an overseas spinner, you have to make things, you have to choose things really well. You have your 4 best options in your pack when you are choosing, each one of them. So, first what they did, out Tikshana, out Mitch Santner, come in Ravichandran Ashwin, come in Noor Ahmed. So now, if you talk about the variations they had Noor Ahmed, they had Ravichandran Ashwin. Earlier, they only have Ravindra Jadeja, who is only, one-directional bowler. You can use him from 7th over to 15th over. Nothing after 15, nothing before 7. So Noor Ahmed, they have a lot of variations. Ashwin can offer a lot of variety. So from that point of time, it could be easily understandable for each of us that yes, they're going to come up with strategies, they're going to come up with plans, and then they're going to again back this fortress with that spin kind of trap against each and every team, which they did successfully under the captaincy of Mahendra Singh Dhoni. So Chennai is all set, as far as their game plan is concerned. It's going to be a spin. It's the test of spin and how other teams, this is a Mumbai Indians and CSK game, but in upcoming games also, how the other team will play. Next up, how RCB will play on 28th at this particular venue against the spin class of this team. That you have to see. On the other side, you have Mumbai Indians. Now, Mumbai Indians, always known for big foreign players, especially in batting lineup. You talk about Quinton de Kock, you talk about Kieron Pollard, you talk about, Tim David making a name for himself, Cameron Green, and there were multiple names also. There were multiple other names also. But at this point of time, there's a Ryan Rickelton making a name for himself. There's others also, just coming up, Ryan Rickelton, then Will Jacks. So a Corbin Bosch kind of player. So nobody of that stature where oh, this is a great player. So Mumbai, on the very other hand, in the absence of Hardik Pandya, because of that 3 suspension of slow over rate, so third penalty means you have to miss a game. So that he has to follow, and he has to miss this game. After that, Jasprit Bumrah with his back injury. So Mumbai Indians, as far as their bowling is concerned, a little weak, but the batting firepower is still there. Yes, the skipper's form, Suryakumar Yadav's form is a concern, but I think apart from it, Tilak Verma coming from a good form, Rohit Sharma peaking at the right time, Ryan Rickelton in form. After that, if you see, Tilak Verma, I already mentioned, you have Naman also there, you have Robin Mins, a lot of, chatter around him, the first tribal player, even the owner, Akash Ambani, had a lot of, praise for that guy. So you have a good mixture of batters who can really go well from here. So we have to see. It's a battle which you can't miss, and definitely it had a lot of firepower. But the kind of spin Mumbai have, and if you compare it with CSK, I think we can easily give CSK a little edge. But in the last game also, in the earlier game also, on the very first game, if you see on paper, KKR on paper looking pretty well if you compare it with RCB, especially their spinners. But the way RCB executed things, you can't compete with the paper team and how the execution will go. So, if Mumbai execute their plans well, they can easily beat CSK here. But CSK, with the kind of spin attack they have, the kind of knowledge they had about this ground, they have a little edge. You tell me what your pick as far as who's going to win this match and who's going to be the most impactful player. Thank you so much for watching. Keep subscribing and keep supporting.